Teaching F12, which is the second step of solving a Rubik's Cube. So, what this will do is basically after you're done with your cross, if that's your cross, then you'll be able to solve the first and second layer at the same time. So, you'll be inserting these two pieces at the same time. So, for example, I want to solve this, so I found the pieces and then I inserted them together. I'll be teaching you how to do this. So the first thing you have to realize is that there are four types of pairs or four pairs which you'll be inserting into the slots. So anytime you see two pieces, you have to get them into one of these positions before you can solve both of them together. So the first one looks like this, where the if the slot where so these are the two target pieces, so white red green and red green. Now these belong here. So if I hold it like this and I do r prime, it gets solved. Next is the mirror case of this, so it looks like this again: white green red. The top colors are opposite again. Side colors like this color here are also not the same. This is inserted with L prime, U prime, L. Then the third is the pair which looks like this. So the pieces are together, top color same, side color same. uh, the way we insert this is, if you have it here, R U prime R prime, and then there's the mirror of that, top color same, side color same, L prime U L. So when you find two pieces, right, the first thing you have to do is make sure they're in the top layer, which luckily we have here, but in this pair. But let's say we chose to do this pair, right, and you can pick whatever pair you want, it doesn't matter. So if we pick this pair, first we need to bring this piece into the top layer. So you can you just experiment a bit. uh, Usually if you know how to solve a Rubik's cube with a little bit of experimentation, you'll be able to do that. And so once you got both pieces in the top layer, you have to make sure that the white sticker is facing towards the side and it's not on the yellow face. So let's say we pick this pair, then now I have this white sticker on the yellow face, which I don't want. So what I'll do is I'll rotate it like this. um, Now it's facing aside, but my cross got broken, so I'll move this away and then I'll resolve my cross. So now this is facing the side. Now we can move on. So what you have to do is find the slot where the pair belongs. So this is orange blue, so it belongs here, and then keep that directly in front of you like this. Now move the corner so that you can see it if you hold it like this. So if I moved it there, I won't be able to see the white sticker, but now if I move it like this, I can see the white sticker. Now what you do is so this belongs here because this is the same, the top is the same. So you can find out which type of pair this would be. And by types of pair, I mean what I talked about in the beginning. So now I'll bring this into the bottom layer. I I know this was supposed to go here. I'll move it there. Then the corner I bring back up, and then you just that's a pair. Now I'll insert this with R U prime R prime. So let's take another example. Say this. So now both need to be in the top layer. So I'll move them like this, and now they're both in the top layer. So again, I move this so that I can see the white sticker here while the slot is directly over here, right? This is green and orange, and I'm looking right here. So now I move the corner down, but wait, my edge also went down, so we have a problem here. So now let's look at the pair a bit more closely. So now these are opposite colors. So that means, using my knowledge of the types of pairs, I know that this edge would come here, right? So now because I couldn't bring the corner down here. Let me do a U2. So now my corner is here, and my edges from here should go here. So now I move my corner down, I bring the edge where it should be, and then I bring the corner back up, and now I just got a pair. So now I'll insert this with L prime, U prime, L. So we'll do another example just so it's clear. So yeah, now I got this. Uh, this edge is in the middle layer, which is it should be in the top layer. So I'll move these two into the top layer. But I still have a problem because this is facing the top. It's on the yellow face. I want it to be on one of the side faces. So I can move it like this. Then I'll bring this corner somewhere else, anywhere else. And then I resolve my cross. Now they're like this. The top colors are the same. So I understand that this piece will come here when they form a pair. So now this is my corner. I'll move it to the bottom layer, move the edge where it should come, and then bring that back. And then I just got a pair formed like this. I'll insert it L prime, U prime, L. Uh, Next pair, okay, I'll take these two. So now both are not in the top layer, but that's not a problem because I'll bring them into the top layer. So I can bring the edge like this, and then the corner also I can bring anyhow. If you just experiment, most probably you'll be able to do it. So I've got both pieces in the top layer. Now again the top colors are the same, so what I'll do is bring the corner into the bottom layer like this, move the edge where it should be, and then I just got another pair. Now the next pair, I'll pick this one, white, orange, blue. Now, unfortunately, the white corner is again face on the yellow face. So if I do like this, right, and then I move the corner away, now I got this facing the side, and then luckily it's already a pair which I can insert with R prime. Now this last pair is one we've seen very commonly. So now again I'll move the corner down to the bottom layer, bring the edge there, and then I can insert this like that. Now, just a couple of special cases. Uh, this one is special because if I follow my normal rules and I just move this here, I have a bit of a problem because the edge also went. So in this case, what I'll do is I do a U2, then I move the corner down, I move the edge away, then I bring the corner up. Now, this is a case we've seen lots of times before. So bring the corner down, move the edge, then solve. Um, Another case which might be problematic for some of you is this, which I've covered earlier in the video, but it's good to repeat it again. So again, I try bringing this corner down like this. Edge also goes, so I do a U2, then I take the corner down, move the edge where it should be, and now this forms a pair which I'll insert with R prime. So that's all the actual cases. If you have any doubts, please feel free to email me, and I'll definitely answer your question.